You already know the answer. They stage a farce where they pretend to be bitter enemies, and like any abuser, they both...
If somebody walked up to you and said, 1 + 1 is 2, and 2 + 2 is 4, and 3 + 3 is 6, and 4 × 4 is 8, and 5 × 5 is 10, would you believe every fucking thing they said? Because that's just what happened in that fucking video. If you've ever wondered to yourself how people who seem otherwise intelligent fell for the idiocy of QAnons and all them goddamn conspiracy theories that the MAGAs fall for, this is how it happens. And we are currently witnessing the left, the origin of the QAnons on the left right here, you fuck. Let me calm down because one, I'm trying to have people listen with their ears and not their emotions. And number two, some of y'all didn't even catch what I said. Some of y'all didn't even hear the fucking mistakes. The 4 × 4 is 8 and the 5 × 5 is 10. You didn't even hear that because you heard me go 1 + 1 is 2 and 2 + 2 is 4 and 3 + 3 is 6. And you know that's right. And so your brain was like, okay. When you should have been listening to facts and not fiction and feelings. Let me show you facts to dispute what this man who is in his flannel in the middle of the fucking woods spewing lies and incorrect, factually incorrect ass information. Let me show you why he's wrong. And once again, I don't get on this app to lie, and I don't get on this app to make money or for clout or for clicks or none of that shit. I have receipts, baby. I have factual fucking receipts. And because I am a black woman who actually cares about how the legislation in this country affects people, especially people who look like me and who are my similar gender and other marginalized communities in this country, that's why I do this. I'm not on here trying to impress no motherfucking body. I'm on here because I need y'all to wake the fuck up and vote, ho! Wolfman Jack over here gasping for air in the motherfucking woods is gonna be all right, no matter what the fuck the legislation says. Because he is a man who does not have melanin, honey. So he's gonna be all right. But me and you in the marginalized communities, bitch, we are under attack and we are about to be royally fucking fucked if we listen to stupid idiocy like this. Here we go. Okay, so the shit he said about 50 years ago and how both parties saw the money and started going after the money, that is correct. Howsoever, he conveniently left out what happened 10 years prior to that. And 10 years prior to that was something called the Southern fucking strategy, baby. For all the people who be hollering about, well, there's racists in the Democratic Party too. Yes, you are absolutely right. But a lot of them motherfuckers switched to the Republican side during the Southern strategy. Racism has been at the root of our legislative issues forever. He over here talking about people pretending to hate each other. It's not pretend, baby. It is not pretend because the Democratic Party is getting more and more colorful every fucking 2 years. Meanwhile, the GOP is still lily white. It's not pretend. There is hate and it's racism. But again, let me get to the fucking receipts and stop taking these aside. Now, he said that both parties unanimously voted for tax cuts for the rich. That is unequivocally fucking false. Google remains free, but I did the work, so you don't have to. Now, in 2017, when they passed the tax cuts for the rich people in Trump's administration, the House voted 227 to 205, with 13 GOP Congress people voting against it. But because they had the fucking majority, they won. Unanimous would have been 435, baby. Well, maybe he's talking about the Senate voting for it unanimously. The Senate voted for it 51 to 48 because the Senate had a majority of Republicans too. The breakdown of our Congress in 2017 was Republicans had 246 seats in the House, Democrats had 187. In the Senate, Republicans had 54 seats, Democrats had 44, and the independents had 2. A lot of y'all don't understand how our system works. In order to pass anything in this fucking country, you have to have a majority of the votes in both the House and the Senate. And when a bill gets to the Senate, a senator can stand up and filibuster. Do you know what a filibuster is? The filibuster is every senator's right to get up and debate about a bill. And you cannot stop a filibuster unless you have 60 votes. You have to have 60 votes to stop somebody from stopping a bill being voted on. Do you understand that? I have already done a video that shows that we have never had a 60 vote majority against the GOP in our lifetimes. I will link it in the description below. But here is another chart to show you. Here we are. So I will also correct myself. If you were born in 77 and before, you have had a Democratic majority in the Senate in your lifetime. But for the rest of us, do you see that don't Google whether or not what the fuck you saying is actual fact. But let's carry on. Then he want to say something about they're intentionally losing. Baby, they don't have to intentionally lose. You know why? Because in the past 100 years, not more than 49% of us show up for the midterms that puts Congress in office. The highest turnout we have had for midterms has been 49%, and that was in 2018. 2018. So they don't have to conspire against us because your dumb ass don't vote. Y'all want it to be some deep state system working against you so bad, but you are the system. You are working against you, or actually not working because you do not get your ass up and vote during the midterms. People on the left do not have to intentionally lose because you got people like this talking out the side of their fucking neck, convincing people that, well, there's nothing we can do. That fragile balance that they maintain, that you claiming they maintain, can be easily upset if more than 60% of us show the fuck up and vote strategically to win. You are not voting for a party. You are voting for you when you vote. You are voting for the person who is closest to your ideals to represent the things that you want to be turned into law in this country. That is what you are voting for. We are not marrying these people. We are not going out with these people. These people, we don't have to like these people. They're our employees. We are hiring them for a job, and the job is to make the laws that run this country. But when you don't show up, meanwhile you're out here in the sticks, running your fucking mouth, talking bullshit, this is what encourages people to stay home or to vote for parties that have no fucking chance of winning. And in 2024, no other party has a chance of winning except the Republicans and the Democrats. It's not feelings, it's fucking math. And then when he tried to say something about the Democrats had the House, the Senate, and the White House simultaneously multiple times, that is a whole ass lie. Again, I will refer you to the fucking video that I linked in my description. It is a lie. Stop telling this nonsense. Go your ass to Google and look this shit up and realize that the fact is it is voter non-participation that has put us in this position year after year after year after year. And if you don't get your ass up and strategically vote to get these GOP motherfuckers out of our system, we won't be able to participate in the system any fucking more. I'm so sick of this shit. Stop being a dummy and vote, ho. I have more receipts, but this video is getting long, and if you want them, then comment, and I will do another video or whatever, but I think the point has been made. But one more point I do want to show is that at the time that I recorded this, his video had 14,000 damn comments on it. And obviously I did not read all of them, but most of them were agreeing with him, right? Hillary Clinton lost the state of Michigan by 10,000 fucking votes. Don't tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This shit is ridiculous, and y'all need to smarten the fuck up. You need to strategize. You need to understand our system, and you need to vote. Or at the very least, you need to get the fuck off this app, spread misinformation, and turning the left into stupid idiots like the right.